Say hello to Brett, everyone.
I've broken it.
Oh, Jesus.
Can't take you anywhere.
Jesus.
Break the machine, throw stuff around. Do you want a hand, mate?
He is still yet to caress the inside walls of the big red girl named Sabres. So today we're going to find out a few of Brett's little niches and show what he picks up, and also some of the things that I got. I'm telling you, Coco, this one is a bloody big one. So let's get started in the very first Sabres.
Myself and Brett have crossed paths a few times now in the local office. He's a local lad and a really nice fella, and he told me, you know, he's been doing this for a few months, but he's never slipped his nipples into the big red door of Sabres. So I took it upon myself to invite him to come for a thrift. There's his first Sabres experience, treating you, mate.
Yeah, you got a few little things, mate. How about you?
Yeah, got a bit there. I remember that.
Yeah, just look that one up.
I reckon I had it.
Rich Dad Poor Dad cassettes.
Yeah, I mean.
Toy Story Gabby Gabby. And just a little bundle of Bananas and Pyjamas VHS.
Sweet. You're doing alright, that's good. Good start.
Alright. Nothing good around. What have you got? So you've done alright with clothing?
Yeah, I think I pulled a banger shirt.
Have you?
Sitting on the rack there, Acme Tag, the Good News Week 1998 t-shirt. I was absolutely up and about for that for $4. Amazing. It's not often you'll find vintage t-shirts on the thrift. Few and far between, but to find some Aussie nostalgia from the 90s, I was absolutely stoked, especially the first one of the day. If you find that first one of the day, you're usually up and about. It's usually a good sign that the rest of your day could be okay, which it was. Let me get a couple of things out of there, please. So the mug and that Hellcat there. And the 2 bags of stamps and the cards as well, please. Just have a look at the cards first. Under the expensive cabinet, they had the Johnson & Friends musical mug. Mate, I love Johnson & Friends. You've seen in a previous video, I picked up that little knitted plush of Johnson. Johnson & Friends items can go for really good money, like ridiculous. Some of the small figures can go for just crazy money. It was a very popular program in the mid-90s for kids like myself growing up. But anyway, such a great show, and to find some of that stuff is super nostalgic and collectible, and especially internationally. I've sold a lot of Johnson & Friends things international, especially toys. On to the next one here. How was your first experience, mate?
Yeah, really good. I was a little bit daunted, you know, being on the thrift with you, I think, for the first time. So I just took it nice and easy. But I found a few little things. Found a little Toy Story toy and a couple of Bananas and Pyjamas VHS. So they should go all right.
Beautiful. Can't complain with that. We'll go to a few others around here that the girls have kindly shown me over the years, and then we'll go do another Sabres. So let's get into it.
Let's do it.
So there's been a break in. Replacing them. You going for it?
Yeah, I'm going to grab it, mate.
You like clocks and stuff too, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
You do well on the clocks.
Looky, we got the orange tag Levi's here, the 604s, and the best thing about the Brotherhood of St. Lawrence is they only charge $5.
What it doesn't quite on your driving? It's only 6 mil.
Where'd you go, mate?
Richie Benno Cricket Yearbook.
A couple of Booney Doll and $10, I don't know what they were.
I think they go for about 30.
Don't know how to tight these are really either. They are ravy. Know much about them?
Nah, I mean I've got a couple of pairs, so it's alright.
They look okay.
They look okay.
Buy now, discover later, they're only
Yeah.
$1. So. Any luck?
Some of these go for quite a bit, but some don't. So I'm just going to get them.
Yeah.
Look into it more. So he's going to do it for 7 for me. So
Oh, yeah.
great.
Sweet. What were they, goggles?
Yeah, these.
I mean, old.
Old. A little bit of wear on that, but
Snow season coming up. Oh, you doing all right here, mate? You got some stuff in the jeans game?
just a few unusual brands. Give them a little go.
Yeah.
So,
Perfect.
don't know too much about them, but we'll list them up and
Give them a crack.
Might be a bit slower movers, but that's just learning to see if those brands are any good, I guess. And then just got the old 80s style print. Like shirt.
Beautiful. There's Lethal. Human.
He's gone. Look at him.
Bruns has copped one right in the snout. He's in a bad way, as we'll get on with the football. Down towards full forward. The mark has been taken for Hawthorn. Don't tell me that's Gary Ayres down there having a shot for goal. Is it? Look at it.
Now the umpire, Peter Carey.
Well, the umpires haven't had much chance. There's no way known the umpires could have controlled that situation.
Look at that.
$8. Looks like I'm going to turn this into about 50. I'm going to grab it. Kanga, kanga, kanga. I'm sorry about your football club.
Yeah, got them, mate.
We're slowly getting some stuff in here. Yo, lol doll. If you want to get one of these into Australia, you're going to pay $100. So I'm going to try and, I don't know, play with the market on that. They're essentially only $30 in the States, but there's none in Australia. And I've gone $2 a pair. We've got basic Ziggy Gant, I think it was Calvin Klein, can't remember the rest. Gap. So just basic stuff, but that moves good for me. Every day. What'd you get, mate? You got the Iron Man hands?
Iron Man hands working. Just a stack of cars, little McDonald's one in there. So I did pick up a Hot Wheels red line in a sort of mixed bag of die-cast toy cars. I'm not an expert or really knowledgeable at all on die-cast stuff, but I sort of felt like I had to pick something up because Brad had picked up so many great items. So I just grabbed this bag without looking at it too much. It just had a McDonald's, like a birdie toy in it, and I collect McDonald's. So I thought I'd just grab it for that, and you know, if anything else was in there, it was a bonus for the collection. Little Snoopy, Hot Wheels and sort of thing, $5.
Yeah.
But when I got home and opened it up, the red line was just sitting there in the pile, along with a couple of other sort of vintage cars that'll be worth anywhere from sort of 15 to 20 each. So that $5 bag will be worth well over $100 after I sell a few more, and the red line's already sold. So I sold that one for 70 plus postage, which is probably a little bit unders, but I mean, it wasn't in great condition. And as I said, I'm not an expert, so I was happy just to move it on and flip it quickly. this on the way out. I might even keep this because I love Elvis, but brand new they're comping over 120 for that set, but
Unreal.
used probably about 50. And from the very same op shop, a 2-volume set of an Elvis biography, which has already sold, and a set of Iron Man toy Hasbro sort of toy gloves, which I picked them up for $2 and flipped them for 20 odd. Some skyline in there.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, the good one.
I don't know.
I was going to film in this op shop, but I don't know what's going on here. Let's get out of here, Coco. Over to Savers Footscray. I love this place. It's massive. And when you see these trolleys come out, the seagulls, to a chip, they just flock around the table. It is absolutely mental. And oh, there's Brett. Shout out to all the Brony homies. $5. These bundle all right for me. And look at here. Little lid Mambo. It's an older one. You should get around 50 to 70 on that. We've got the Ben 10 here. Check it out. $4 bloody. That's probably $60. We've got lots of toy bags in here, some plates, some bootleg figures in there. There's Pokemon cards and lots of these. Get one for
Yeah,
a
just a little flyer.
I probably should follow suit. I'm grabbing more than one. But anyway. So, 2 savers down and a couple of other little random oppies. Oh, savers number 2, definitely a success for me. This is heavy as shit. And you've got yourself a bag too?
Yeah, a little one, mate. Yep.
So we can go through these a little bit later on and show you what we got. But I'm pretty happy with how today's actually panning out. I've got some good stuff. A Mambo hat there, bit of vintage, so all good. Now we're going to try and sneak off to another Savers. 3 in one day. Woo. How's that for your first time?
Yeah, loving it.
3 goes.
Pretty good.
You got more Stunnerman than I had on my first time. So I went hard on the toy bags in there. There's a little bootleg Superman. The reason I've grabbed this one is there is a Digimon or whatever there. And also I got the wrestling figure with the belt. That's going to be more than the $4 I paid as it is. So the rest of the stuff I bundle it, I don't want. I want a little Dr. Seuss cat in a hat there. There's also the Wolverine, which depending on year can go in the collection challenge. And there's this guy from Bug's Life, which is pretty cool. This one I don't actually know. That's like one of the big Ushi things. There's the, what's her name from Mario?
Peach?
No, not Peach, one of the other ones.
Daisy.
Bootleg Corpse, we've got a Luigi, but I was actually looking at the Simpsons figure for a Simpsons bundle, and I don't know what that is. So, based on looking at it, anime shit, generally goes well. This one was a Henry the Octopus. We had the Aladdin. We got some bootleg Pokemon in there, just some fun stuff. And the bloody blue, where is he, Bluey? His shit bundles up. I'm going to pop these open and see if there's actually anything good in there. Video Saver's hand means I've been working my ass off today, trying to find all the collectibles, carrying the slack. I'm going to crack these Pokemon cards out of that. What did I pay for them? $6, and oh fuck, they're fake, them ones. So I got some fakies there at the top. Fake. Fake. Hang on, that's real. That's an old, that's a reproduction of the original set, but these are all fucking fake shit. Yep, that was a waste of money. Fucking cards. I better pick those up. Kate's gonna kick me ass for that.
You can't win them all.
Spent $6. It could be all dog shit. Some of the other packs were fake. Speaking of cards, got 2 folders of Team Coach. I don't love Team Coach. I paid $13, but there's actual decent cards in here. So that'll be fun to flick through. A lot of those will go out to the Ballarat Vintage Collectibles Market, as well these ones. So 2 full folders. So most of these aren't worth heaps. I'll bundle the common shit with the folders and flog it off, and then pluck out anything decent. All stuff for the bronies, all my brony homies.
Bronies just think we just, collect just ponies and all that stuff, thinking we don't have any lives, but we do.
It was only $5, I'll bundle that up and get more than that. This comes straight off the rack, vintage, single dingle, no dry rot. American foosball Steelers, Pittsburgh Steelers, and that is 96. So that's not a bad little purchase for $3.50. Oh yes, on the Love Police. The Casey Chambers, Wayward Angel. This is really unique and I paid up for this, but I think it should be okay because one of my favourite tags, the Giant tag, which is a nice vintage USA tag. It's actually a jacket, Matchbox 20. So that's really unique, and they're coming here soon, so that may help. I did pay $22 for that. Couple of plates. The old Flintstones, I paid up for that too, but that's going on the, it's a plate hanger. It's got the hanger on the back. Fine porcelain, and the Garfield. And the Mambo. So I got the Mambo made in China, so that's a bit of a bummer. But that's still an oldie, so that's good. And something's telling it.
What is that?
That'll be Pikachu, little fucker.
Certainly didn't pick up any of the anything like the bangers that he did. He had an absolute day out and showed me up big time. But well, you know, he's a bit of a master, so it was good to see him in action. But I did pick up a few things that I was pretty happy with.
Sabres Brunswick, number 3 for the day. Such a busy little place and lots of stuff, including a pretty big banger that I hit today. I will show you that shortly, but I was going to grab this. It looks like comp about 80. I don't know how to test it. It is a film editor for cameras and stuff, so I actually left it being a bulky thing. But Brett's filled a trolley. We're all pretty happy. I got some Lego to have a quick look at right now. The reason I got this because I could see a lot of little minifigures in here. That's all I'm getting it for. It was $15. I don't care for or know much about the rest of it. I just know some minifigures can go all right, and I figured I'll go in a bundle if they're only worth a couple bucks each. So we'll see how they go. The thing with Sabres that I love is the trolleys constantly coming out. We're talking about the seagulls. I am one of them. Has my impression. That's where the good stuff tends to be. I mean, there's still going to be good stuff on the rack. Obviously, I picked up good stuff for the day, but a trolley came past me and I wasn't filming because I wasn't prepared for this. The camera wasn't rolling. I was super focused. I was getting some stuff in this shop and it was an actual banger. AFL. Carlton Blues 90s denim jacket. I was frothing at this. I've actually had similar to this other teams. You get around that 200 to 300. That was back in COVID. I had a look. There's a North one sold for around that. James reached out and said he sold one for $250, I want to say. So I'm pretty up and about to get the Carlton vintage. You know, it's my favourite. My number one thing to get is vintage AFL, or well, my number one's player issue, and then vintage AFL, and bang, we've nailed an absolute grolio. It's on that AFL starter tag, and lighting's not real good out here today, but it's pretty simplistic, and that's what I like about these. You just got the patch, you've got the starter on the back, and these just go hard. It might sit for a bit at that price point, but I'm super confident that I can get that. So we're now checking out of Sabres and the sun's just about to go down. We've had a massive day, but what's your thoughts, mate? You loving the Sabres?
Yeah,
first time?
First time at Sabres today, and yeah, I'm unreal. Much different to Ballarat. Tons of stock, tons of people around. Yeah. So you got to be quick. It was great watching you do your thing. Found a couple of bangers today. So
oh yes,
yeah,
juicy bangers. It was good fun.
Good to see you in action. So thanks for letting me join you.
No, thanks for coming, mate. We really appreciate it, and thank you very much for letting me video you. If anyone wants to see Brett on social media, he does have Instagram now. It's Winning Pickers,
yeah.
Pickers.
Just a little account. So just showing a few little things here and there. So
go give him some love.
Yeah,
go and give him some love.
But all in all, it was a great day. Great to spend some time with Brad and get to know him better, and see him in action and how he works and what areas of the thrift he goes to, and what he looks for, and he was really helpful when it came to clothing. I ran many items of clothing by him that I thought were okay, and he said no, don't take them home. So yeah, all in all, unreal experience, and hope to catch up with him again soon, and have a thrift maybe here in town, and he can show me more about how it's done. So yeah, happy days.
I'm just getting this on film because I was not expecting it. But last week, Brett put up on Instagram a pretty bagging footy jumper that he got. And we're thinking player issue to begin with. And he messaged me, I spoke to him, and I just said I want it, but I don't think it's player issue. Let's put this here and I'll show you quickly before we end this. So that is a Bulldogs Feeler training jumper, 1999. On the back, there was a stitch number and sponsors, which quite often could mean some money, but weirdly enough, it's like a 96 era ICI sponsor, the Dulux, so it didn't really weigh up to me, but it's a pretty random, unique number, and that would have been Stephen Credic back in the 90s. So regardless, I wanted to get my hands on this, and I spoke to a couple of other collectors who said, yeah, same deal. It was kind of a weird setup. They don't know why that would have been on the back. Anyway, I spoke to another collector just recently, and he said there's a possibility, it was a patch-up job. So I'm going to have to look more into this. But I tried to buy this off Brett, and he just gave it to me. So that is super kind. He's a doggies man too. I really can't believe he did that. I really want to repay him for that, because that is a very kind gesture. I really, really do appreciate that, mate. That's going to hang very comfortably in my collection and never to be removed, because that is really cool. You do not see these around at all. It's super rare. So I'm saying 99 front, 96 back. It's different, and I'm thinking retail the way it's stitched also. But to have that, mate, that's brilliant. He wouldn't take money for it. I just really do appreciate that. But that's where I'm going to wrap it up. Great day out. I think there's a strong chance you're going to see a bit more of Brett on this channel, because we had a really fun day, and I think his first day of hitting savers was quite good. There's a lot of stuff sort of picked up. I mean, I've only shown bits and pieces in this video. I probably couldn't get through all of it, but the basic bread and butter stuff is the stuff that I love. But today it's just kind of focused on our thrift and our fun. So I appreciate it, Cocker. I appreciate you, Brett. You're an absolute legend. And until next time, hey, right.